Okay, so can anybody recommend to me a great pair of gloves? So here's the thing, if the fingers fit, I can't get my hands in the gloves. Maybe I've just got fat hands along with everything else that's getting fat on me lately. But if you know of a good pair of gloves, leave it in the comments below. I need to find a new pair of gloves. These are terrible. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, it's been 2 days since we installed the queens in 2 of the queenless hives over here at the farm. And I'm really concerned about the first hive. If you remember, the first hive, we put the queen cage down and the bees were indifferent. They didn't care that there was a queen there. They weren't really looking for one. The hive has always been calm when I've inspected it, but we saw absolutely zero evidence of a queen in that hive. I mean, there were no eggs, there was no brood, there was no queen. I mean, I've inspected it 3 times, not found a queen. You went through it with me last week. We went through it thoroughly. We didn't find a queen. So that's a queenless hive, but I just don't know why they weren't excited about the queen. So we went ahead and did a hot release. Now we did mark that queen, and we are here today to see if she is still alive. I mean, last time we saw her, she was living. So let's just hope that she's still living today. And then we're going to check the second hive where we actually installed the queen in a cage, and we are going to see whether or not they have chewed out the candy plug and released that queen. If they did not, and she is still in the cage and still alive, we will remove the screen and let her out of that cage today. So before we get into that, I want to send a shout out and a thank you to Jay Winter from Winter's Bees out of South Dakota. Now this is a beautiful bottle of honey that he had sent me, and this is precious honey. I mean, look at the color on that. Holy moly. But this is precious honey. This is honey from his very first harvest, from his very first hives. So he's a new beekeeper, and he shared some of his liquid gold with me. So I tell you what, Jay, I really, really appreciate it. The family and I are going to give this a try, and then I'm going to set it on the shelf with the rest of the honey that some of the subscribers have sent to me, and I will cherish it because I know how valuable the first harvest is. So thanks again for thinking of me and sending me this bottle of honey. Now let me get my smoker lit, my veil on, and let's get into the bees. Okay, please let our queen be in here. Let her be in here and let her be alive. It's been 2 days. 2 days. All right. Hello, ladies. Oh, well, wait a sec. Wrong tool. Here we go. Here's some smoke. Okay, they're up here enjoying that pollen patty I gave them. Make sure the queen's not on the lid. And she's not. We will leave the pollen patty there for now. Okay, nothing there and nothing there. I do have the Beetle Sucker 5000 in the truck if I need it, but because we're only inspecting 2 hives today, and we went through them thoroughly with Beetle Sucker 5000 last time we were in the hives a couple of days ago, I don't think we're going to need it. Okay, I don't see anything special happening there. Oh, wait a second. I think I see eggs. I think I see eggs. I think I have eggs. Okay, I can't tell for sure. I can't tell for sure. I want to find the queen. And it would be weird for her to lay right there first thing, because I released her down in the bottom. Okay, I don't see her there. And here's a note to self: anytime you're deciding what color foundation to get for your brood nest, get black. The white and the yellow, you just can't see eggs on it. Hello. Okay, you're munching along there. That's good. Come on, queen. Okay, there's nothing happening there at all. Nothing happening there. Or there. That makes me wonder if I really did see eggs on that first frame or whether it's just wishful thinking. I'm gonna have to take another gander at that. Nothing here. No queen. Now she should have a nice green dot on her because we did paint her. So if we find a queen without a green dot, then we'll probably have to look down to the bottom for a dead queen with a green dot. I don't see a queen in the upper box here. I am going to really quick go through that very first frame again and double check because I thought I saw eggs in there. No, maybe not. I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to find a queen in here for sure. All right, that is all nectar. That just glistened in the sun there. All nectar, no queen. Same thing on this side, all nectar. No queen. Show me the queen. Come on, ladies. I don't see any eggs on there, and I don't see the queen. Now keep your eyes peeled for a queen that is not the queen that we installed, because I guess that is a possibility as well. Don't think we're going to see anything there. Big Zilcherino. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got no queen there. No eggs. So this was a mated queen that we purchased. Oh, there's a hive beetle. A dead hive beetle. Oh, there's another one. Let's keep looking. Most of the bees are on the other side of the hive, so I'm still holding out hope. Still confident here. She is going to have survived. Do we see a queen there? I do not see a queen on that side of the frame. I do not see eggs. Let's look here. Do you see a queen? I do not see a queen. Hello, ladies. Hello. Okay, make me happy. Do you see a queen there? I do not see a queen. No evidence of a queen. What is going on down there? Are you guys fighting? Stop fighting. Oh, they're fighting. They're trying to go after a hive beetle down there. No, it's just one, so they can battle it. Let's see what we have here. Do you see a queen? Oh, look at that sun. Woo, just in time to look for a queen. Look at that. It's a shiny, beautiful frame. There's a hive beetle. Son of a gun. I'm going to go get the Beetle Sucker 5000. This is just getting crazy. I've had hive beetles on every single frame. And one down in the bottom. Okay, they're awfully calm here. There would be no place for a queen to lay there if she wanted to. That's all got nectar in it. Let's look on this side. Do you see a queen? Boy, they're calm. I don't see a queen. Nor do I see any eggs. Okay, queen. You're running out of frames to be on. We want to see ya. We want to see ya. Okay, this frame has room for a queen to lay, but I do not see a queen on there. Have a look. Maybe I'm missing her. And they could have cleaned off her dot. So let's just let's look really, really closely here. Do you see her? Shout her out. I'll do the same. If I see her, I'll shout her out. I don't see her, but you notice how calm these bees are? This is a queen right hive. It's gotta be. Okay, here we go. Have a look on this side. I don't see a queen on that frame. Let's go to the next one. We're running out of frames to look at here. Okay. Do you see a queen there? I don't. That's an easy one to spot. If she was in there, we'd see her. I don't see a queen. Okay, I'm starting to get nervous because we only have one frame left. And if I don't have a queen on this frame, then I am going to thoroughly look at the bottom board. All right, what do we have here? Do we see a queen? I don't see a green dot, but that doesn't mean they didn't clean her off. Oh, there's our queen. That is a different queen. Okay, this queen has not been marked, but there she is. There's our queen. Right there, we are going to mark her. That is not the queen that we installed. I can see why it is. I couldn't find her though. She's a dark one. She is small and she is dark. Okay, so I'm guessing that the other queen was killed. That explains why this hive was so quiet. Oh well, it's $35 in the hole, but at least we know that we're queen right now. You're not happy that I just painted her. Sorry. She needed a racing stripe, ladies. See if I can find her next time. Alright, let's cage her up so that she can dry. Okay. There she is. So that means the queen that we did a hot release on, well, that's a hot mess. She's goner. Toasteroni. Let's see if I see any brood at all, any eggs on this frame. Okay, there is absolutely no laying going on here at all. None. The big zilcho. But these girls are very, very calm. All right. Let's let her go so that we can see her here. Here she is. There she is, right there. Good. Put her back down in the hive. Wait, did she just fly? She just flew. Well, let's just hope she landed back inside the hive. I'm sure she did. I thought I just saw her take off. She just took off and went that way, but I'm sure she's back inside the hive. If not, maybe she'll go out and mate and come back. Well, that's a bummer. A big bummeroni, but we know that we've got a queen in here. All right, ladies. You have a queen. She's not doing anything, but you have a queen. Maybe she'll get her act together. Let's go see if that other queen's been released. Okay, so we're up here on the front pallets, and these are the bees that were in the number 5 position back there. I didn't want to leave them in a location where there was a robbing situation going on. The hive that was there before was actively being robbed out when I decided to move a new queen and a couple of splits into this box. If you remember, we took 2 frames of bees from one hive, 2 frames of bees from another hive, and they were all just nurse bees and brood, put them in this hive with no queen, and then put the caged queen in here. So I'm hoping that her pheromone is the only one in here right now, that they've been taking care of her and that they've released her. And if they haven't, we're gonna go ahead and release her. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we don't have another dud. No duds, we don't want a dud. Okay, so I am going to get down here on my knees. They have a 1 bee wide opening, and before we're done, we're going to go ahead and turn that into a multi-bee opening, provided everything is going okay in here. Hello, ladies. And the queen cage is still sitting there, and the queen cage, they still got a queen in there, but it looks like they're trying to take care of her, so we're going to go ahead and release her. Let's go ahead and let's pull a frame or 2 to make some space. We have some little ants up here on the pollen patty. We don't want that. Come on, ladies. Let me have this. Okay, there's a frame of food. Set that right there. Okay. Let's start moving some bees over here. Over here. Let's grab our queen cage. There is the queen. Okay, she is in there and she's still alive. So that means they're taking care of her. This is their queen now. Let's get the pocket knife out. Let's get a frame set up on the top here with ideally one with nothing on it, so that we can get the queen and then get her painted. Let me get the cage out. All right, I hope that you can see what's going on there. I can't tell whether or not you can. All right, so the situation is as follows. We have everything we need to make this queen a success. Let's go ahead and get our bees off of there. All right. Well, they started cleaning her out. They were working on it. Okay, there's our queen. We're going to let her come out right there. Come on, queen. Come on. She's a nice blonde. She is beautiful looking. Come on. There she is. Okay. There's our queen. Let's go ahead and paint her. Okay, let her dry there for a second. Get that staple out of there. There you go. There you go. Stay right there for a minute. Right there. I'm just going to let you dry. Well, we have a whole bunch of little tiny sugar ants on this pollen patty. But they are eating it though, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it. All right. Ladies, here's your queen. Here she is. You've been wanting her. Here she is. Oh, come on out, lady. There you go. They're already cleaning off her dot. There she goes. Hey, they're happy. They have a queen. They're queen right. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to remove the box. We'll just move it back a little bit, and then we are going to change that queen excluder. Now more girls can get in and out. Excellent. All right, well, I'm happy and I'm sad, right? This can go right there, yep. And this can go right here. All right, that hive is now queen right. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, I thought for sure when we came out here today that I was going to find the queen that we did the hot release on. I thought I was going to find her in that hive with a dot, laying eggs, and everything was going to be right with the world. Well, it was a fail. We lost $35. That hive had a queen in it that we just did not find in the last 3 times I've inspected that hive. And let me tell you, you looked last week too. You looked at every frame, and now you should probably go back and watch last week's video now that you know what she looks like and see if you can find her. I know I'm going to. But we found her, we marked her, and now we know why they killed the queen that we put in there, because they already had one. I wondered why that hive was always so calm. Well, now we know. They were queen right, and we introduced another queen, so shame on me. Anyways, we lost $35 there, but hive number 5 that was actually a dead out last week, we actually did a split so that we could use that queen and took 2 frames of bees from one hive, 2 frames of bees from another, and they were all just nurse bees with brood. Put them into a hive, gave them some food, and put the queen cage in there. Well, today we got here and they were chewing her out. She was still in the cage, but they were taking care of her after 2 days, which means that's their queen. They were feeding her, giving her water and food. So that's their queen, and everything is right with the world there. We released her, we marked her, and that is a beautiful queen. I mean, I've not seen a queen that blonde in forever. I mean, that's a beautiful queen, and I'm very, very happy to have her. A nice Italian stock. Maybe she's a full-blooded Italian. I don't know. We're gonna find out when she starts laying, but I'm very, very happy to have her. Anyways, that's how everything turned out. We do have all queen right hives except for the hives that are dead outs. I've got 2 dead outs still out there. We are going to address those because Krynock is going to be bringing me some more bees next Sunday. I'm getting 7 new hives, well, 7 new nukes that we are going to be stuffing into some of the hives here. So by the end of next week, we are going to have a bee yard that is completely full again and ready to go into the winter. And before I say goodbye, I want to thank Jay Winters again, or Jay Winter, for that wonderful winter bee honey out of South Dakota. I'm really, really going to enjoy that and then set it up on the shelf with my other honey that I get from all the wonderful subscribers out there. So thanks again for the honey and the handwritten letter. It is much appreciated. I appreciate you being out there and taking the time to send me what is very, very prized, a jar of honey from your very first harvest. Really, really appreciate that. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, leave it in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.